Everything we seem to do in this country makes it more difficult for these people who are driving our economy and creating the jobs. And this smoking tax is just a perfect example of that. Look, again, I'm not a big fan of people smoking. I don't think they should. But, if you're stupid enough after 50, 60 years of research that says smoking is bad for you, if you're stupid enough to still smoke, well, so be it. Go ahead and smoke. But why should we tax and create an additional burden on small businesses who want to sell those particular products to the people who want to use them? And never mind the tax on the cigarettes, but the vaping thing is just ridiculous. I mean, water vapor. This water vapor is somehow harmless. Well, guess what? We get a lot of fog in California. Maybe our legislature up in Sacramento is going to ban the fog. How about that? If water vapor is so dangerous for you, it's just a never-ending story. Anyways, it is Mike Manahan. That's my opinion. It's Biz Rap Radio. I'm here looking out for you, the small business people, the people who create the jobs, who get our economy going. Keep it up. Make money. Go to bizrapradio.com. Check out our website. Listen to our past shows. Send me an email. Use our suggestion box. Love to hear from you. Mike Manahan, Biz Rap Radio. We'll be back next week with another edition.
And now, it's time for the latest in news from Kcaa, CNBC Business News, brought to you by West Coast Auto.
You're on board KCAA's Inland Talk Express. KCAA, Loma Linda, 1050 AM, the station that leaves no listener behind.
I'm Tom Busby, CNBC Radio. It was a gloomy Friday on Wall Street. Stocks took a real plunge today. The Dow tumbling 280 points, the Nasdaq down 76. That's on investor worries that struggling Greece may not be able to pay back its bailout loans and could be forced to leave the euro currency bloc. Oil ending about $1 a barrel lower, snapping a 6-day-long streak of gains, but higher for the 5th week in a row. Meantime, the Department of Transportation today issuing an emergency order requiring trains hauling crude and other flammable liquids to have detailed info about what they're hauling, to slow down when passing through urban areas, and for operators to more closely inspect train wheels and other parts before they leave. And Walmart eliminating the position of zone manager at all of its 3,400 super centers nationwide. And there's about 5 zone managers in each store, an effort to streamline store operations. I'm Tom Busby, CNBC Radio.
The Honda Dream Garage sales event has great deals on almost everything we make, like generators for backup power, and the techno-packed Honda Odyssey with rear-view camera standard for backup power. So go! You've got a garage to fill.
During the Dream Garage sales event, get 0.9% APR financing for well-qualified buyers on a 2015 Odyssey. Now, at your Honda dealer.
Confirm safe conditions before backing up. Rearview camera doesn't display all info about conditions and objects behind vehicle. See your local dealer for financing details.
Have you had trouble with online dating? This is eHarmony founder Dr. Neil Clark Warren. We've created a new solution, EH Plus. EH Plus combines the personal attention of a matchmaker with eHarmony's extensive pool of great singles. EH Plus gives you hand-selected matches and freedom from being online. Get started today. Call 855-930-LOVE. That's 855-930-LOVE.
This NBC Sports News Update is brought to you exclusively by West Coast Auto, located at 5180 Holt Boulevard in Montclair, where you'll find the widest selection of the most pristine used automobiles in Southern California.
There are 3 reasons why West Coast Auto of Montclair has been consistently named top-rated pre-owned dealer in California. Quality, trust, savings. Every vehicle is hand-selected, extensively serviced, and reconditioned by our certified technicians, so you can feel certain that you're getting the best in-class vehicles with financing options that work for you. Like 0% down and no payments for 90 days.
Experience the best for yourself with West Coast Auto of Montclair. Online at westcoastauto.com or by calling 909-9million.
Hi, this is Mark Westwood, Operations Manager of KCAA 1050 AM. For years, many of you, our listeners, have trusted the expert delivery of your weather forecasts from Rod Tanner, just part of WeatherBug's weather team we use here at KCAA 1050 AM. Rod and his family lost their house, including all of their possessions, in a devastating fire the other night. Everything was a total loss. Thankfully, no one was injured. It just simply was a loss of all of their material possessions. So we're starting a fund, and we're setting it up in their name at GoFundMe.com/Rod Tanner to donate. That's GoFundMe.com/ spelled RODTANNER. Any help will be gratefully appreciated. $5, $10, any amount you can offer will be a blessing for this family so much in need. We here at KCAA 1050 AM will be keeping you updated on the results of your giving and hope Rod returns to the weather mic soon. Again, please go to www.gofundme.com/Rod Tanner to help one of our very own. And thank you from KCAA 1050 AM.
From the KCAA Weather Center, I'm Tom Ladd. For this afternoon, it'll be sunny, high near 83. Wind gusts out of the west at 25 miles per hour today. Clear tonight, low around 51. A west wind at 5 to 15. Sunny Saturday, high near 82. The south wind at 5 to 10. And Saturday night, mostly clear. Expect a low around 52 degrees. That's your weather forecast for this hour from the station that leaves no listener behind. NBC News Radio, AM 1050, KCAA.
Psst. Hey, you. Yeah, you. Do you know where you are? Well, you've done it now. You're listening to KCAA Loma Linda, your CNBC news station. So expect the unexpected.
Hello and welcome to Let's Go Shopping with Bev. This show brought to you by Starflight Entertainment. Music by Dr. Bombay and the Blue Machine Band. Song title Living in Paradise. Now here's Bev.
Welcome to the show, everybody. And yes, it's another Friday right here in Paradise in San Bernardino. And we have a very fun and exciting show. If you've seen the Facebook, the Twitter, you don't know what's going on. But without any further ado, the light is blinking on my phone. And Joe, could you please tell us who's on the line?
We have Paul from Emerson and Farrar Fine Jewelry on line 21.
Thank you. Hi, Paul. How are you?
I'm doing great, Bev. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon to you. And Paul, I have a surprise for you. Joe, would you do that surprise, please? This is just for you and everybody that works for you.
Okay.
The French are glad to die for love. They delight in fighting duels. But I prefer a man who lives and gives expensive jewels. A kiss on the hand may be quite continental, but diamonds are a girl's best friend. A kiss may be grand, but it won't pay the rental on your humble flat, or help you at the automat. Men grow cold as girls grow old, and we all lose our charms in the end. But square cut or pear shape, these rocks don't lose their shape. Diamond girl's best friend. Tiffany's, Cartier, Black Star, Ross Gorham. Talk to me, Harry Winston, tell me all about it. There may come a time when a lass needs a lawyer, but diamonds are a girl's best friend.
So, Paul, how did you like that surprise?
I loved it. I thought it should have said Black Star and Emerson and Farrar.
Well,
Merci beaucoup. Diamonds are a girl's best friend, aren't they?
Oh, they certainly are. And some people like diamonds. Me, it's pearls. Pearls are my best friend. I don't know why. That's just it. But
well, they are lovely.
They are. And thank you so much. I know how crazy busy your schedule is. And I want to thank you so much again for having this opportunity to call in to us. And Paul, would you please tell our listeners the beginning of your story? When did you get started and why?
Okay, so I spent 25 years as a perfusionist running the heart-lung machine for open heart surgery. And in 2000, I sold my company, and I was retired. And retirement didn't suit me. I'd been a busy guy for all these years, and then suddenly I had too much free time. And I was actually in Martinique, and it began raining very, very hard, and ran inside of this little thatched eatery, and a gent from San Francisco helped me interpret the menu from French to English, and he said, the codfish fritters are great. Within not too long, we were talking diamonds, and a few months later, we were in Africa buying diamonds. And that's how I got started, and the rest of the story is pretty long, but anybody who wants to hear it can come by the store, and I'll tell the whole thing. It's exciting. I had a knife to my throat. I was held at gunpoint for 4 hours. I got robbed of $100,000 on a buying trip, so it's been an exciting go until I purchased Emerson and Farrar in 2001 in historic downtown Redlands at 27 East State Street.
I am so glad you decided to come and buy the store. I mean, what an adventure. You could write a book and make it into a 9 o'clock movie. It would be fabulous.
Yeah, I hate reliving some of those events, but they certainly did end up with a good result. And we've created a store that people travel from all around the world to Redlands to see our factory and to buy the quality that we represent. We make jewels that date back to the 1920s. We have the original molds from San Francisco, and we create that brand over and over again using the same tools and techniques. It's really, really fun.
It's amazing to hear exactly what goes on in the background, how you get the jewels, how they are shaped and sized and all of this. And I don't think some people really comprehend all the work and all the time it takes to make something that gorgeous.
Well, you're right. And some things don't look to be complicated, but are very complicated. A lot of times the mold really only puts a little bud into the metal, and then using chisels and a technique called chasing and carving, the master jeweler opens this little bud into a full-formed flower. And that takes time, and each of these rings has multiples of those, and some of the rings take as long as 10, 12 days just to make one ring.
I believe it. And talking about your shop, that is the most magnificent shop I have seen. It's fabulous. And the first time I walked in there, my mouth dropped to the floor. I said, I want one of everything. I mean, it is gorgeous. And your whole staff, everybody is so nice. They take the time. They explain everything. You take the time. You explain it. And you don't find shops like that hardly anymore anywhere. So thank you again for all of this.
You're welcome. And it's unusual to have all four of your children working together with me. You know, I have all four of my children. My eldest daughter is in charge of sales and marketing. My youngest daughter is in charge of the money. She's the CFO and does all of the payables and receivables. My oldest son is our master jeweler and in charge of production, and my youngest son is in charge of operations. So we have quite a team, plus we have additional, an additional 5 or 6 people who facilitate the rest of the production and diamond setting and sales and so forth. But it's fantastic, and trying to talk my stepdaughter into working full-time with us as well, so we'll have even more family members.
Well, let me know the rest of that story if she comes on board with you. You know?
I will.
And how about bumping out your contact information, address, phone number, hours, and www?
Okay. So Emerson and Farrar is at 27 East State Street. We're in historic downtown Redlands, just a block off of Orange Street. And our hours are from 10 to 5:30 weekdays. So we're only open Monday through Friday. Although, if you'd like to make an appointment for a Sunday or later in the evening, you can contact us, and I will certainly meet you there. Our telephone number is 909-798-5888, and our web address is emersonandfarrar.com. Let me spell that for you. It's Emerson with one M, EMERSON, AND, Farrar, FARRAR.com.
I love that. It's so easy. It's easy to remember, especially that phone number. You know, it's a very easy number to remember. And Paul, there's a question that I would like to ask you, please. Talking about how everything is made. What is the most, how can I say this? What is the most exciting and demanding thing that when a female comes in, let's say they're looking for a new ring, what is the one that usually moves faster than anything else?
Well, as far as the shape goes, the round brilliant diamond is by far the most preferred shape. It sells probably 80% of all diamonds are round. But what we really specialize in is customization of the ring itself. So if you have an idea of what you would like, and it's like 3 different rings, we can take the parts of each of those styles that you like and make it into the ring that you really want. And so we do custom design work, and we have the finest shop, really. We have customers all over the country who come to us and have us make custom pieces of jewelry because the old world techniques that we use bring a significantly finer finish to the product. The hand engraving, the chasing, the carving, the piercing, all of those techniques are pretty much lost arts everywhere but at Emerson and Farrar. So when you look at what other people are doing, they aren't doing it at our level. They may be doing it, but it's not at our level. So it's the difference between buying a Renoir and something that's, you know, a poorly done piece of art. So these are truly masterpieces, and they're like little sculptures in metal. Really, really pretty.
They're absolutely gorgeous. And walking through that store, one could actually get lost in their own thoughts. And the way that the store is, it's not a store, it's a shop. I like to call it a shop. The way it's designed and set up, it is so easy for one to take their time and really look at everything that's on display. From the necklaces to the bracelets to the rings. Yeah, and like I said, the first time I was down there, I was in amaze. I'm going, whoa, you know, and yeah, there's quite a few things in there that I see and I went, oh yeah, you know, yep. And yep. It's just gorgeous. And then also, why don't you mention about some of the jewelry boxes that you have?
Okay, so we found a little company in Florence, Italy that makes an inlaid jewelry box that they've been making, I think, since the 1920s, and it really matches up well with our brand that we purchased from San Francisco. These boxes are inlaid. They're made with briarwood, and they're just beautiful. The jewelry boxes are very intricately fashioned out of wood, and they do lock. Glorious pieces to display your little wealth of jewels in, and has enough space to keep adding to your jewels. So wonderful, beautiful. We also have wonderful gifts for men: cufflinks, pins, things like that. A new watch line from Detroit, and they're putting Detroit back to work. And the beautiful thing about this is it's built in America. And anybody who knows the name Shinola and the saying that goes with it will understand that they're repurposing a name, but they're building watches for the first time in 34 years in Detroit, and we're carrying them at Emerson and Farrar.
Oh, that's fantastic. That is really good to know. And also, I think we should let the cat out of the bag, as we say, because we have Miss Deb with us, Debbie K. She is the president of our Assistants League. And as everybody knows, next Saturday, the 25th, at the Orange Show down here in San Bernardino, we're having our 54th annual headdress ball. And Paul, would you like to do the honors, or would you like I to do the honors for Debbie to mention what you and your family did from your shop, the donation that you made to the headdress ball?
Well, I'll let you, but I would like to say something after you do that about the headdress ball and the Assistants League. So go ahead.
All right. Well, Deb, you're in on this, right?
Oh yeah. I got beautiful photos of it, but you tell them what we got.
Well, what it is every year all of us ladies get together in the hours and hours and hours and hours that we put in, and every year I do 1 or 2 baskets for the donations. So I went down to Paul's shop, and we got talking about it, and he said yes, he would like to donate something. And I said fine. Well, I'm thinking a pair of earrings. I'm thinking maybe a necklace, something along that line. Well, I walk in, and Paul and I, we got jibber-jabbering as we do, and he comes out with this goldish-colored box, opens up this box, and I was breathtaking. Ladies, wait till you see this bracelet that he was so generous to donate to our league. And Paul, take it away. Tell them what kind of bracelet it was, my dear.
Well, that's less important because you need to come and see it. But what's important is what the Assistants League is doing. And the thing that is important to us at Emerson and Farrar is to be good stewards, not only with our time but with our donations, and to help where help is needed. And the Assistants League does something. They're really kind of like gap coverage. They provide things to children up to 18, I think it is, like dental care and school supplies and things that I couldn't begin to help the number of people that they do. But if I help them and if you help them, we create a better county and a better city for our children. And it's really important for you to, when you can, send $5, $10, go to the headdress ball, donate as much as you can of your time and money, because it's only us who can make a difference in this community. And with the Assistants League, they've got the system in place to do it. So it's really an important thing, I think.
Well, we at Assistants League thank you very much for your generous donation. I had the privilege of being a keeper for a short time of the bracelet, and I got some fabulous photos of it in the sun. It is absolutely gorgeous, and we'll be putting it on display on our screen when we do it for our live auction in the evening.
Yes.
Good.
It's beautiful.
It is. And Paul, we can't thank you enough for this.
You're very welcome. I just think it's really important for everybody else to get into the spirit of giving, though, and it's very easy to reach out to the Assistants League, and whether it's weekly, monthly, or yearly, and give them a gift, because everything you do will be a huge, huge help to our community.
Yes, because our children are our future.
Yep.
And if we don't start taking care of them now, we're not going to have a very good future.
Right, and
You
all the proceeds for the live auction go directly to help our dental center and Operation
Yes.
School Bell. So it goes directly to the kids.
Mm-hmm. And
Isn't that great?
Yeah, and it gives you goosebumpies. And when I got involved with the Assistance League, it's been 6 years now that I got involved with it.
Yep.
And with all the organizations that I'm involved with, this one is the closest one to my heart. It really, Debbie or one of the girls call me and I say, "What do you need?" That's it. What do you need?
Yeah,
You know?
Bev has
Yeah.
been a fabulous supporter, and we appreciate everything she's done and gone out and gotten items for her basket to help with our drawing to, help the kids in San Bernardino.
Yeah. And
it is the most fulfilling that we can do in donating time and resources is to help kids.
That's it. And we have one more big surprise that now, since the headdress is next week,
Yep, 1 week away.
got final clearance. Everything is in place. This is a definite go. And the luncheon on the 25th, I started saying 24th,
Yep.
on the 25th, we have KBBV-TV, their Channel 3 from Apple Valley is coming down, and I and two other people from that station, we are going to be filming it live, and it's going to be on television, boys and girls.
Yep.
Yeah.
Nice.
We're excited
Very
about
good.
that. Anything to promote what we do, because Assistance League of San Bernardino is just one of 120 chapters in the National Assistance League.
Mhm.
And there's quite a few, in our area, but all the support we can get, even getting the word out for assistance leagues that are not in San Bernardino. There's Redlands and Riverside and Victor Valley. So just helping one kid out of one of those areas, that's all we ask.
That's it. And, all right, now, Paul, would you please bump out your contact information one more time?
All right, I sure will. So I'm Paul Emerson, and it's Emerson and Farrar Fine Jewelry, 27 East State Street. And we're on the corner of State and 5th in historic downtown Redlands. www.emerson, EMERSON, AND, Farrar, emersonandfarrar.com. And it's 909-798-5888.
And, Paul, what was the one big thing you would love everybody to know about your shop?
Well, I think probably the biggest thing I would like everybody to know about our shop is you don't have to feel like you need to buy something or have to buy something to come in. If you just want to come in and chat with me, that pleases me more than anything. And if you do end up buying something, that's great as well. But more than anything, we spend 2,080 hours a year in Emerson and Farrar, and any time we can spend time with people in the community and become friends, that's the best for us, really is. So, and if you want a museum tour of a Art Deco, Art Nouveau factory, call and make an arrangement. That's in the back of our shop, and we're welcoming you to come and do that because it's really fantastic to see how things used to be made in the 1920s and how we're preserving that here in Redlands.
And I am so glad you are. I really am. And I know you're down there and you have a gathering to get to. And Paul, thank you so much for your time. I will catch up with you next week. And we got to have you back on the show.
I look forward to it.
Okay, that would be fun. And have a great weekend, and you be safe out there.
Thanks so much. Thank you both.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
He's terrific. Absolutely fantastic, And so we are going to take a little break, and Mr. Joe is going to take care of that. We'll be right back.
Come one, come all to the greatest show in San Bernardino, the 54th Annual Signature Headdress Ball Circus Dreams, presented by Assistance League of San Bernardino. It arrives April 25th at the National Orange Show. Don't miss out on all the fun under the big top. For tickets or more information, call Bobby Simonton at 909-862-0732 or visit www.headdressball2015.eventbrite.com. Assistance League of San Bernardino is a non-profit 501c3.
Got pain? Get relief. This is Don Sampius. I'm here to tell you about MD Jar Biomagnetics, otherwise known as the Got Pain people. What we specialize in is biomagnetic therapy. And what is biomagnetic therapy? It helps to reduce healing time. It helps reduce discomfort and pain. It reduces inflammation. It detoxifies. It improves blood flow. It promotes oxygen. It regenerates stem cell growth. It helps with cancers, chronic back pain, migraines, asthma, toothaches, tumors, fibromyalgia. If you have any of these symptoms, by all means, we can help you out. Call Don and Marie at 951-743-6903. We are located at 13641 Bryant Street in Yucaipa. Very easy to find. Just down the 10 freeway, get onto the county line off-ramp, and take it up to Bryant Street, and there we are. Or you could visit us in our Palm Springs office, 555 South Sunrise Way, unit number 303 in Palm Springs. Again, got pain? Get relief. MD Jar Biomagnetics, the Got Pain people. 951-743-6903.
Hi, this is Cliff from Cliff's Pest Control. Have you had problems with pests lately? Cliff's Pest Control has been in business for over 40 years and is family owned and operated. We can take care of your general pest problems, that's the ants, spiders, all the crawling bugs, and we also can take care of your termite problems. You can reach us at 909-887-1862. That's 909-887-1862. That's Cliff's Pest Control, Inc., serving the Inland Empire for over 40 years.
Would you like to help our children of San Bernardino and not sure how? Here's a challenge from Assistance League of San Bernardino. And it's tax deductible. Yes, it's tax deductible. Most people spend $15 to $20 a day buying coffee or eating out. If you bring your own lunch or coffee to work just one day a week and donate your monthly savings to Assistance League of San Bernardino, you can make a difference in a child's life by providing dental care or school clothing to one child each month. Assistance League of San Bernardino is a not-for-profit 501c3 and all donations are tax deductible. Please call 909-885-3085 or 909-731-0654 to see how you can help.
And we're back. And if you just tuned in, you're listening to Let's Go Shopping with Bev right here on KCAA 1050 AM in lovely San Bernardino. And we have Miss Debbie K from the Assistance League with us. We are going to be talking about the big thing coming up. And this song is for you, Debbie, and all of us ladies. Thank you, Joe. All right, now, Miss Deb, the president of the Assistance League of San Bernardino in the Headdress Ball, a 54th annual Headdress Ball.
It's crazy to think. It's been 54 years, but it has changed, and it's going to be the best one yet.
And don't you remember our first one?
I can actually say no. I wasn't even a twinkle in anybody's eye at that point.
Oh, that's funny. And if you all just tuned in, we're very sorry about that because you missed Paul.
Yes.
Yes.
Paul.
And you want to mention the name of his shop, please?
Oh, Oh, yeah. Paul from Emerson and Farrar Fine Jewelry in Redlands, right there on the corner of State and 5th Street.
Yes. And he was so generous, the donation that he gave us for it's amazing for the headdress ball. Absolutely amazing.
A beautiful bracelet. We're going to put out teasers on the Assistance League Facebook page this week, so you will get preview pictures if you like Assistance League of San Bernardino on Facebook, so you can get a little glimpse of some of the live auctions and even some of our opportunity prizes.
Yeah, and this is going to be fun.
Oh, it's going to be a blast.
And as we're going down the line, let's mention it is next Saturday.
Yes.
The 25th.
A week, yep.
Yes.
A week from tomorrow.
1 week.
Yep.
Right?
And there are still seats available. So if you don't want to miss this, because you do not want to miss this.
Not this one.
No, it's going to be Circus Dreams, and we're going to have different circus acts, and actually the Y Circus from Redlands is going to also be performing. But if you call this number, 909-862-0732, Bobby will take your reservation. She will take your credit card information over the phone. Do not miss this. So 909-862-0732 to get your tickets now.
Oh, yeah. This one is going to be so cool. And we can't tell them everything now because then they won't show up. We have to keep something a surprise.
Well, there are going to be quite a few surprises.
Yeah.
But, they have to come. There's going to be fun and games. There's a midway. You got to come and play on the midway. Test your skills against your friends, or, bring your children and you can see how well they do with you.
Well, that's the one thing I always loved about the circus and the carnival is playing the games more than anything else. And I like the one where they had the little plastic milk containers.
Oh,
and you had to throw the ball and see how many you can knock down. That one was weird. I like that one.
Yeah, those usually weighted down and
yep, and all that good stuff. And on Saturday, the 25th, the doors open up at 9 a.m.
No, 9:30.
9:30, sorry. We're going to be there at 9.
Oh, I'll be there way before 9.
Well, I and KBB TV will be there. We'll be there at 9. And the doors open up at 9:30. The luncheon is at 10:45. And then the show.
The ringmaster will come out
at 11:30.
Yes.
Yeah. And then Michael Millian is going to be the MC. And then in the evening, he is going to be the DJ.
Yes.
Yes? Okay. And now tell us some more.
Well, you're going to be treated to 11 headdresses. And they will be ranging from the ringmaster to the lion tamer, the tattooed lady, the strong man, tattoo. I said the tattooed lady, the tightrope walker. That's where I was going. And we'll have some elephants and a few other things. A few other surprises. But we happen to have 4 models that are community members, and they are representing a different nonprofit. We have Paula Negron. She happens to own Time in a Bottle in Redlands, but she's going to be representing the Redlands Opera Theater. Then we have Ann Vericel. She's the executive director of the San Bernardino Symphony, and she's going to be representing the San Bernardino Symphony. Then we have Gigi Hanna, who happens to be the San Bernardino City Clerk, but she's representing Sunset Rotary. And lovely Martha Green.
Yes. The one and only.
The one and only. She is going to be representing Loma Linda University Children's Hospital.
She is such a character. I love seeing her riding her bicycle through Redlands. I really do. I mean, she is a crack up.
She is a lot of fun, and she may crack a few jokes here or there during the show. You never know. You have to come to find out.
Oh, with her, there's always jokes. Yes.
Well, she'll be wearing a headdress and possibly making people laugh.
Oh, this is going to be so cool. And when you're talking about elephants, can we mention about the orangutans and the tigers? Oh, my.
Well, there won't be any tigers unless the lion tamer happens to sneak one in with her. But we will have some monkeys.
Yeah.
We will have some monkeys.
You mean my relatives are showing up? Oh, why didn't
Flew
you tell
them
me that?
all the way from the East Coast. Yes, we did.
Why didn't you tell me that before? And so again, everybody, this is going to be a really cool event. And yes, it's the 54th, and it doesn't seem like it's been that long. But if you want to come out and have a lot of good fun, a lot of laughs, seeing some fantastic animals and people and prizes, and I could go on and on. Pop in. You're going to be very, very happy with it.
Yep. And the Orange Show happens to happen that same weekend.
That's
but
right.
Letting you know, our parking is separate from the Orange Show parking. And if you have your tickets, you will have no problem making it up to our doors. And everybody who does purchase a ticket for the ball does receive 2 tickets to come back to the Orange Show.
I didn't know that.
Yes.
You kept that away from me.
Oh, some things.
Well.
So if you buy your tickets and they can get sent out to you, you can get tickets for the Orange Show. So you can go there on Friday night or even on Sunday.
Saturday.
Or Sunday.
Yeah.
Or if you go to the matinee for the ball, you can come back with your family for the evening.
Yes.
And vice versa. If you come for the evening, you can, have
They'll-
gone
yeah,
to
they'll
the fair
figure
in the
it
morning.
out. They
Yeah.
will figure it out. And then also, when we say the National Orange Show, we are going to repeat this, do not use the main entrance on E Street. You have to come over to Arrowhead and come into the back.
I believe it's Gate 9 is for ball parking. It's Gate 9. And there will be security and parking attendants to direct you.
And then also when you park, and it's kind of a slush of a walk from point A to point B, but what they do is from the parking lot, they have the little golf cart people, and you can get a ride up to the door.
Yes.
Which is really nice, especially if you're carrying a ton of stuff and, and everything else. So it works. And then dress attire, as Miss Debbie says, Sunday best, as I say, pretend you're back down in Savannah and we're having the luncheon at a plantation with all the ladies out there. That's how we dress. And why? I used to live in Savannah and I used to love them luncheons. It's really fun.
Because we have our 2 shows. So we have a matinee that the doors open at 9:30 and the show starts at 11:30. And then we also have our evening gala where we would absolutely love everybody to show up in their finest, men in tuxes and women in beautiful gowns. But you don't have to. But that's my dream. Everybody dressed to the nines. And but that doors open at 5:30 and we have our signature club
meet and greet.
Yes, I couldn't think of the words. And I have a lot of things in my mind. So, but you have the meet and greet, and then the show, I believe, starts at 8:30 in the evening, because we'll have, dinner approximately 7:30.
Yeah, and they have good food.
Oh, yes, it's going to be a buffet this year.
Yes.
So, last year we tried it for the first time and it worked out wonderful. So we said, let's try it again. And so there's going to be, different regions of the world represented.
Yeah, and I like the food down there. I think it's pretty good.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Lunch will be I believe it's a hot meal this year.
Yes.
So,
Yay.
And I've heard it's very good.
I'm looking forward to it. Yes. Every place that I and Miss Debbie go and everybody that we know, we say, what's for dinner?
Oh, yeah.
What's the food? We don't worry about dress attire. What's the food?
Yep.
And it's really funny. And Deb, before we go on, one more time, hon, bump out the phone number and the address.
Oh, for tickets, if you'd like to purchase tickets for the Headdress Ball, call 909-862-0732. That's 909-862-0732. And the Headdress Ball will be at the National Orange Show, located between E and Arrowhead, and I guess the cross street right there is Mill.
Yes.
So if you're in the area, everybody knows where the Orange Show is.
They should.
But parking will be on Arrowhead.
Yes, make sure you park on Arrow, not on the main, because you will not be able to get into the main parking in front of the building on E. You got to go around the corner. And when you're going down Mill and then you're going to hit Arrowhead and you take a right and right there on the corner is the fire department.
Yes.
You know, so when you give directions, you give out certain buildings where they are and they can kind of visualize it in their head.
Yeah, it will be gate 9, I believe, on Arrowhead that they will enter.
Yes. And talking about this, the other thing that we must talk about.
What is that?
This is mandatory since it's Let's Go Shopping with Bev.
Oh, yes.
Right here on KCAA 1050, right? Let's talk about shopping.
Oh, let's do it.
Yes. Now, I did some snooping yesterday.
Okay.
And I went out and about, and I was checking who was doing what.
All right.
Yeah, and that was fun. Just me, myself, and I. We had a lovely time, the three of us. Well, JCPenney's was having a sale going on. So I went, okay, I was in the Redlands area. Let's pop over there. I'm going to tell you, ladies, if you are looking for summer dresses, from the short to the medium to the long on the length, go over there. They start at $24.99 and up.
Oh, wow.
I mean, they're absolutely gorgeous dresses. They have all the sporting goods on sale, you know, for the tennies and the different exercise clothing and, you know, all of this. They have the dress pants, the jackets, the blouses, the tees, everything imaginable. Even I call it the luggage, the purses are on sale, right? Everything. And in the store. And then if you need new linen or whatever, that's on sale. So they're really rocking it over there in the one in Redlands on Lagonia. Isn't that the street that it's on?
It's Alabama and Lagonia, yes.
Yeah, Lagonia. And then the other place to go if you are looking for more business, classy type era like I usually dress, go down to Burlington Coat Factory. Lord, I walked in that store and I was in heaven. Are you kidding me? And they always have really good sales going on. And a lot of their stuff is 50 to 60% off from the main retail stores. And they decorated, if you want to call it, the store. You know, and it's more easier to maneuver now when you get in there the way all the departments are set up.
I kind of miss how the shoe department used to be.
You too, huh?
Yes.
Yeah.
I that's one thing. I was in there over the weekend, and the shoe department put it back the way it was.
Please. We're begging you.
Please.
We're short people. We need that like it was. It's easier to walk through.
Yeah, we can see the shoes. Now they're all in boxes, and they're not as pretty, and they don't have them all showing up. So
yeah,
we still love the store. Don't get me wrong, but it's like, put them back on display. It was gorgeous.
We're going to have to go down there and talk to the manager.
Oh, yeah, let's go.
Yes. And then the other thing, too, my favorite store of all stores, being a New Yorker, Macy's.
Oh, yes.
They are really kicking it. They have a whole new line for spring and summer in there for S&S, spring and summer. They spruced it up, and they have some good prices going. They really, really do. Yep. But it mainly depends on everybody's budget.
Right.
You know, and particularly what you are looking for, you know, for what occasion or whatever. So try over to Macy's, too. Also, our favorites is Ross. Ross is very good. You want to go in, you want to find them quick pair of flip-flops or that new piece of luggage or that new straw hat. Go over. You're going to be totally surprised.
And I haven't heard this out of you yet. Have you gone to the new Nordstrom Rack?
No. I ran out of time yesterday. And I'll tell you truthfully, but don't tell nobody.
Okay. Shh. It's our secret.
I don't trust myself at this moment to walk in that store.
I can say I've been in there twice. And the first time found things. Second time I didn't find anything, but you know, they might not have gotten their shipment in yet because they were crazy busy that first week they were open. And so it's a beautiful store.
Yes.
And I can't wait to see what the other things opening up on Mountain Grove. I think Hobby Lobby and
is coming in.
TJ Maxx. I might think they're opening in the next week.
I thought it was the week after. I thought it was the beginning of May.
I thought I saw stuff on the billboards for the 26th. April 26th for some.
Then what store? Oh, it's Hobby Lobby, the beginning of May.
Okay.
That's what it is.
Yeah, because we got a Home Goods.
Yeah, and that's another dangerous store. Lordy, Lord.
We just need an Old Navy.
Yes. And I wish the black and white would come.
There's a lot of stores that would be nice for them to come our way. Even a Bed Bath & Beyond, not a Bed Bath & Beyond, Bath & Body Works.
There you go.
It's like, we got a Bed Bath & Beyond.
Yes,
I go there
we
all
do.
the time.
And then also talking about shopping, and if you want to refresh your linen, for your bath or for your bedrooms or the children's room, the baby's room, for your kitchen, whatever, go to Anna's Linens. I'm going to tell you, I was on Facebook today, and I seen that sale, and I'm going, I can only buy so many such a sheets and so many comforters, right?
Yeah,
pretty soon I can open up my own store. But go over there, and I mean, their sales are fabulous, absolutely fabulous. You know what I mean?
Yep.
And Payless is kicking it too this weekend.
Oh, yeah.
They're having a good sale going on.
Well, I went into DSW today and to find a new pair of kicks, and I came out with a pair of heels.
Isn't that always we get this crazy idea in our head? Oh, this is what exactly I need. This is what I'm looking for, and this is the color. You go in and you go, oh no, wait a minute! I'm taking that left turn in Albuquerque. I'm going the opposite direction, and we end up buying more than what we anticipated.
Sometimes I didn't buy more. I just splurged.
Yes. And also talking about this weekend, there are some really good events coming up that we have to mention. We don't have to, but we will because we want to.
Oh, definitely.
Yes. The California Theater of Performing Arts right here in San Bernardino, and they are on 562 West 4th Street. That was my bleep and blunder for today.
Elmer Fudd's visiting your mouth, right?
right here in San Bernardino. And this weekend on the 16th and 17th, right? Guess what they're having?
What?
Oh, it begins with an S. And there's an L in it. And there's an E in it.
I can't spell.
How about Starlight Express?
Oh, wow.
Yes. And I'm going to tell you, I found out a lot about this. If you all want to see something absolutely fantastic, get your feet tapping and moving and just having a really good time, you can still go over there. They still have tickets. Very few, but they still have tickets. And their phone number is 909-885-5152. Again, 909-885-5152. And call in and get your tickets. Yes, and it's going to be fun. And then also, this month, too, they are having, on April 23rd, they're having the Big River, which is so good. It's a musical and play put together. It's fantastic. And then in June 11th, they're having Into the Woods.
Oh, wow.
Yes, that's another one. So, yeah, that's going to be really fun. And then also, if you would like to get your children and your husband or your wife or whomever, and you want to go out and do some arting, arting.
Oh, yep.
Seeing arting. Studio 395. Oh, these people are so cool. Yes, I absolutely love them. And what they have, the third Saturday of each month. So it's the third weekend of each month. They do this. They have the local artists come in. They have people that can show the children how to paint, how to draw. They can do that with the different clay, everything to do with art. They have it. And then also they have different bands going on every single weekend. And then also they have where you can bring your picnic basket if you would like and have a little picnic out there. They have people that bring in kind of like a swap meet type thing going on. I mean, they rock it. They really do. And Miss Deb, would you love to give out the address?
I sure would. It's going to be at the Lake Community Center, which is 310 West Graham in Lake Elsinore. That is 310 West Graham in Lake Elsinore.
Yes, and I'm going to tell you, I know Grace from 395 and Rhonda Stroke from 395. Fantastic people. And if you really want to have a nice weekend with the children and outdoors, and it's not going to be raining or snowing or sleeting or any of that, we're just going to be a little warm, and go out and just have a fabulous time.
Sounds great.
Yes. And then also to get to them, it's really simple. Once you get off the freeway, where did we put that? Okay. You take the 15 freeway. You get off, exit the 15, and you go down to Main Street, and you go all the way down to Graham, and you turn right, and 2 blocks on the left-hand side, you found it.
Oh, it's a pretty straight shot.
Yes, it is. And so that's Studio 395. Go on down, guys, and have some fun. We have the California Theater going on this weekend also.
And I have some news for what's going on May 3rd.
What is May 3rd?
Well, Citrus Valley High School in Redlands is presenting Shrek the Musical, and that's actually going to be on May 1st, 2nd, 7th, 8th, and 9th at 7 p.m., and they'll have a matinee also on the 9th at 1 p.m. But on the 3rd, they're doing something they've never done before.
And what is that?
They're going to have a character lunch.
Excuse me?
They're having a character lunch. So
is that is that character like a person or carrot?
Character like the person. They're going to have Shrek and Donkey and Lord Farquaad.
Say that 3 times.
No. And they're going to be there. And the children will have lunch. And it's $15 and seating is limited. But they also get goodie bags. They get to do activities. They get just to have 2 hours of fun with the characters from Shrek. So if you're interested to reserve a seat, please call 909-799-2300, extension 35745. Once again, 909-799-2300, extension 35745. And that's on Sunday, May 3rd from 1 to 3.
That sounds like fun.
Yeah, it's going to be a blast.
Yeah, it's fantastic. I love this time of year. It seems like everybody comes to life. Every weekend there's 5 or 6 different events going on all at the same time, and one has to choose very carefully on what to do. But get out, get the family. Shut the computers off and the television off and all the little games they play on the phone and stuff. Shut it all down. Get the family and go out and enjoy life. Ride a bicycle. Go and play baseball. Yes.
Go to the theater. Even if it's a high school production, these kids are amazing. Last year was the first year I ever had seen, high school production at Citrus Valley, and they did Seussical the musical. Well, the orchestra did all the music, and they were so good. You forgot they were there. You thought it was a soundtrack because they were flawless. Mm-hmm. And the kids, they put in hours. They rehearse every day for from anywhere from 2 to 3 hours every single day, and they've been doing this since February. So these kids are working hard. Support our children, support the arts, support the high schools. So Shrek at Citrus Valley High School, May 1st, 2nd, 7th, 8th, and 9th at 7 p.m. and a matinee also on May 9th at 1 p.m.
There you go. And also next week, I cannot say anything yet. They asked me, don't say anything yet. But there's 2 big events coming in May. And so we are going to be talking on Monday, getting everything straightened out, and then we can bump out that good information.
Oh.
Yes. And then also, too, you know what, another fun thing to do this weekend? If for some reason you don't want to leave your property, or whatever, do some gardening. Let the children go out and go and buy some plants or some flowers, right? And have a barbecue in your backyard or a picnic out in your backyard or your front yard, side yard, whatever you have, and do some gardening. Let the children feel the soil and how things grow.
Oh,
I mean, yes.
Yeah, take your kids to, the flower store and
Yes.
have them maybe pick out vegetables and then let them be such a part of growing. They'll be more likely to eat it,
There you
especially
go.
those green ones.
Yes.
I've actually picked my first zucchini, and we had it for dinner last night.
How
I
was
have a
it?
second one to cut off. Oh, it's wonderful. I mean, my plants are taking off like wildfire.
Now, see, back east, and being Italian, we used to call it, we call it Kcaa.
Oh.
That is squash in Italian.
Oh, okay.
And so there you learned a little something, yeah. And it's funny, first time you go to the market and you're looking around, you can't find it, and you say, where's the Kcaa? And they look at you like, huh? You know, that deer in the headlight look. So it's kind of fun. And just get outside. Enjoy.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, you know.
It's gorgeous.
Yeah, you have to. And then also, if you just tuned in, you're listening to Let's Go Shopping with Bev right here on KCAA 1050 AM in lovely San Bernardino. And I just got the 2-finger from
I
Joey.
was going to say, if you just tuned in, you
Yes.
missed a great show.
Yes, an Italian Joey, thank you for another fabulous job today. He is our board up. Thank you, Miss Debbie,
Oh,
for
thank
being with
you.
us. I would like to thank Paul again from Emerson and Fett to Fine Jewelry and Redlands. Thank you. And go out, have fun, be with your family. Go out, do some shopping, help your community. We're making some change to do everything else.
Yep. Don't forget to buy your ball tickets. You have to get your headdress ball tickets.
Yes. That sounds like a basketball game, okay? Well, that's it, boys and girls. We'll see you next week, same time, same station. And Joe, would you please play Diamonds Are a Girl's Best Friend to walk us out of the station today? Thank you. So that was fun, huh?
That was a great show.
Yes. Thank you. Bye, everybody.
Glad to die for love. They delight in fighting duels. But I prefer a man who lives and gives expensive jewels. A kiss on the hand may be quite continental, but diamonds are a girl's best friend. A kiss may be grand, but it won't pay the rental on your humble flat, or help you at the automat. Men grow cold as girls grow old, and we all lose our charms in the end. But square cut or pear shape, these rocks don't lose their shape. Diamonds are a girl's best friend. Tiffany's.
And now, it's time for the latest in news from KCAA, CNBC Business News, brought to you by West Coast Auto.
You're on board KCAA's Inland Talk Express. KCAA, Loma Linda, 1050 AM, the station that leaves no listener behind.
I'm Tom Busby, CNBC Radio. Stocks taking a big tumble today here in the U.S. and in Europe on fears that Greece could default on bailout loans and may be forced to exit the Euro currency union. The Dow fell, and it fell hard, down 280 points. The Nasdaq down 76.